Hey, welcome to the process. My name is Dr. John Bush. This is my snaps report part two. This is the player level snaps on their team, kind of looking at pecking order and these kind of things. Check out part one with my efficiency metrics. This is actually, I'm on the our website there, the Science Fantasy Football Laboratory. Snaps report, lots of fun stuff here. You can even check out my origin story if you'd like. Lots of fun stuff here for you to check out. So, Snaps Report, weeks 1 to 5, part 2. We're going to focus on team position player weeks 1 to 5, and it'll be green to red, high to low. Average player snaps, blue to red, and difference in snaps. Each player, weeks 5 and 4 versus 1, 2, 3. Just kind of see who's moving up, down, that kind of thing. It's just nice to compare. And here is the, let's see here. Let's maybe do it like this. This is the Arizona report. James Conner got hurt. He's out. DeMarcado, everybody raced to the wire. Ingram is probably coming back. He was first on the depth chart, so who knows. Tony Jones on the practice squad is out there as well. So you can kind of guess. I think everybody went to Amare first, but the depth chart confused them. Said that Ingram was first. I don't know. On various waiver wires, I actually picked up one or the other. I didn't get both here. Zach Ertz is the good play for tight end. Snaps could be stronger. I like to see closer to 60 snaps than 40, so I always feel like he's a little underdone. He could be in a different team, and was with Philly years ago, much better, just because he'd have more opportunity. Marquise Brown seems to be the alpha. Wilson is moving up. Moore is the third. I'm not sure there's anything interesting in anybody else. It's kind of the data there. Just, keep your eyes. If somebody were to get injured, then I guess Pascal Dortch might have some value. I'm underwhelmed by what's going on right now, but maybe things will get better. Definitely looking forward to the running backs here. Atlanta, Bijan Alger is still in there, folks. He got 34 touches, snaps last week, so versus 47. So if you thought he was going away, you're thinking week 4, yeah, he's fading, he's back. So just be aware that he's, in case he's out there, he looks like a solid handcuff. Pitts, Jonnu Smith out, snap Pitts. Who would have thought? Jonnu has some residual, I got to play somebody value for tight end. Drake London's the alpha. The other 3 or 4, London's not getting fed properly, so why should you get too deep into that right now? If they do a quarterback change, all bets are off, but that's how it is now. Baltimore, Justice Hill was the hog dog last week. Edwards was right there, and that's pretty much the top 2 there. Melvin Gordon wasn't playing. Drake got 1, so nothing new there. Andrews is the play, likely should be his handcuff. Zay Flowers is the show down there as far as the wide receiver. I don't think he's available. Kind of the usual suspects underneath him. Nothing there seems to inspire me to take them. Buffalo, Cook, undersnapping, under 40, that's sad. Then let's split with Murray and Harris. And Reggie in there, so let's just confuse the issue and confound things even more. Knox out-snapped Kincaid. Knox has the got to play somebody value, and he's my tight end 3 in some places. I've got Kincaid, you never know, but they're cutting each other's throat. Davis and Diggs, alpha and beta here, and I'm not sure anybody else is in play. Shakir went to third. If somebody gets injured of Davis or Diggs, then it could be a scrum on who's next, and whoever it is would have some potential value, definitely potential value. So just kind of keep that in mind here. Carolina, Sanders, Chuba, let's have a committee, and nobody really gets too much out of both of those. Hurst, 40 snaps, just sad. Thielen and Shark and Mingo is back up here. Looks like a through race scrum, but Thielen definitely was catching lots of catches there. So if you've got him, you got to keep playing him. Shark, Mingo might still be out there. Definitely want him. Bryce Young is slinging the ball there. Herbert is out, and so everybody was rushing Rashawn Johnson. If he can't play, then I guess, is it Foreman? Is it Homer, Blossomgame? I got Foreman, but didn't pay much for him. That's about how much I think of this. He's got to have somebody to play scenario. Kmet, he's questionable, but if he plays, you play him. He's a deep play, but tight end, it's lean out there. DJ Moore is an all-day play him. Mooney's got lots of snaps, but not doing much. Claypool's out of there, and can't say much for the rest right now. Mixon, it's all about Mixon. Irv Smith's back, but didn't do much. But just keep him. You never know. He could have a touchdown. Chase and Boyd were the 1-2, and Irwin stepped up out of nowhere with Higgins gone. So I think Irwin's worth a stash. If Higgins doesn't come back, he could be a desperation play as well. Ford, 40 snaps. Love to see it higher. Njoku, he can have a touchdown on occasion. Peoples-Jones, Moore, Cooper. I don't think they're going to have Watson this week, so I don't know how deep I would play Cooper. Cooper has been in the snaps, but he hadn't been the alpha ever. So I don't know what that strategy means. You would think he would be the alpha, but it looks like it's just a three-way, and everybody is cutting everybody's value there with Moore and Peoples. Jones, this week, I'm not sure you can play any of them there. Pollard, 34 snaps. What is going on? I'm disappointed. Ferguson is even undersnapping at 34. That's sad. It's like Dallas is in molasses here. Gallup, number 1 over Lamb. What? Cook? Colbert? I do not know what is going on in Dallas. It looks like they are, I don't know. I can't figure it. So maybe you can. Good luck. I mean, I'll play Lamb, Ferguson if I have to. Pollard, probably have nobody else if I drafted him. But I'm underwhelmed by what I'm seeing here. Denver, it's all about the offense. Forget the defense. They're always going to be playing behind. Last week is P. Ryan Williams is back. McLaughlin had some juice, but still did that snap Perine. So do we get a week 3 where everybody gets a taste? That hurts everybody's value. That is a committee when you got a 3-way there. Troutman, he got a score, but Dosh may come back, so that may shut down tight end, but somebody's got to score. Sutton, Judy, looks like A and B. Keep hearing rumors Judy's out or Sutton. They're going to trade them. I don't know. Brandon Johnson might move up. Everybody's, all the wise guys are saying Mims moves up if they trade away Judy or Sutton or both. But right now, I think Johnson has as much shot as anybody with Mims. So I do have some deep shares of a couple, not many out of 40, but a few. So, and I haven't picked up Mims yet, but I don't know. He showed some activity, but it's hard to guess what's going down in Denver. Montgomery, it's all about Montgomery. I don't know what to say if you own Gibbs. I'm sorry and sad. Laporta was on the injury list, so if he's playing, I'm playing. Sun God, if he's playing, I'm playing. And I guess Josh Reynolds drops down. But Marvin Jones outsnapped them all. And let's have a 4-way split. Williams is getting back. He might eclipse and be the number 2. He's out there in a few leagues right now because he kind of slowly came in. So he might be a deep dollar play if he's still out in the deep, if you've got a deep bench, he might be worth squirreling. Don't know. Underwhelmed by all those. Reynolds is kind of, if Sun God's out, then I'm playing Reynolds in the few places I have him. And Williams, I'm going to wait and see. But if, I think Williams is a work in progress, I would just watch him. But if you've got room, squirrel him. Green Bay, they're off this week. Dillon, Jones, we need Jones back. Looks like he came back too early, week 4, so I don't know how they're going to treat him. Maybe he's back week, 7. I don't know how they're going to play Jones. Please, I've got a lot of Jones shares. Please give him a rest. Musgrave, 40 snaps. It's underwhelming. That's all I got to say. He should be doing more. Dobbs, Watson, looks like 1A and B. Jalen Reed should be doing more. I mean, in some ways, he seems to have the better juice over Watson right now. Maybe Watson's slow to get back. Reed might be out there. You might squirrel him on an off week. Houston, I don't know how to play Pierce. It's just underwhelming on the scoring. Singletary, I thought he might move into something. He's a handcuff at best. Some places I've let him go. Schultz, I would love to see closer to 60 than 30 snaps, folks. Hey, shh. Houston, it's Nico Collins all day long. I think Dell is out, so I guess Woods might accidentally get into something. Don't know where Noah Brown went. He was well thought of early, week 1. I don't know. He might be worth a stab. Woods, I just don't know what's left in his tank. Indianapolis, you thought Jonathan Taylor wrong. It was Moss. I don't know. I don't know if you can play Taylor this week. I don't know. I have 1 share of Moss. I'm going to play him. I've got 3 shares of Taylor. I'm probably not going to play him and will be not happy. I wish they'd decide a tight end. And I guess maybe they're waiting for Jelani Woods. And maybe that's the play on that. Pittman should be. And Downs has the juice, but is 3rd place here. Pierce, I'm waiting for him. Those guys might be on waivers. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Pittman seems like, and Moss right now for week 6. Jacksonville, Etienne, lots of activity, but he could be scoring a lot more. So I'm disappointed, but you got to love the snaps. Ingram, I guess they went into overtime. Is that why they're? Yeah, maybe that was it. Ingram playing him all day long. Ridley all day long. If Zay Jones is back, I'll probably flip a coin with him and Kurt. If he's not back, then Kurt is probably still a deep flex play. Pacheco, yep, you play him. And McKinnon is I got to hope that he catches a touchdown. Deep play. Hey, Gray could be a surprise tonight. Hey, Kelsey, if he's injured, maybe they save him later towards the end zone. Hey, will you please be quiet? Hey, MVS, Sky Moore, Watson, Rice, I would play any of them. They run up and down the field. Kelly's been sad. Hope Elkler comes back in Chargers. Everett, I'm still waiting for him. Keenan Allen all day long. Palmer, I guess he's the next. That seems like who I'd play. People were squirreling Johnson. Well, let's see if he can move up. I don't know. Looks like, week 4 he was still third. Kyron Williams, disappointing, but, play somebody. Higbee, disappointing, play somebody. Nakua and Cup, looks like, and Atwell, still, am I missing something here? Atwell should be a definite. He should not be close in snaps to Cup, so I don't understand that strategy, but I'm not a coach. So I'm playing Cup, I'm playing Nakua, and I'm not playing Atwell. Jacobs, got to play him. Hooper and Meyer, good luck with that split. Myers and Adams, looks like you're probably playing both. I don't know if one got hurt. Would Renfro finally get some value? I have no clue. But I'm not putting him on my bench. Mostert all day long. Who Brooks maybe? Wilson is coming back. That's what's happening. Everybody's gambling that Wilson Hey, Mostert's been doing it with limited touches, so you want him. I guess you stash Wilson if you can get him. Smite, you hope, but the rumor was that Claypool was going to be the new tight end. How about that for a trick? Waddle, Hill, I think, was Hill getting hurt last week? I don't know. If he was, then maybe that explains the lack. Anyway, you got to play Waddle and Hill if they're playing. I'm playing. Madison, I'm not playing any of those guys. Akers, nope. Hockenson, all day long. Squirrel Oliver away. Jefferson, Osborne, and Addison. Jefferson's out, so it's Osborne, Addison. So I think, flex people. I think you're overplaying Addison. I think Osborne, he's still around. Played last year, had some juice later in the year, came alive. So I don't think Addison's going to be the alpha. I think it might be a split. And I guess Powell is third. Not interested in what? New England. I can't even tell you how sad I am at Stevenson and how Elliott. I'm disappointed. Maybe Elliott finally ascends, but I don't have enough of Elliott. Probably too much of Stevenson, and I'm sad. Hendry seems to be the alpha, but Grosecki every once in a while, every once in a while in a week, he gets his touches and gets some activity. Parkhurst and Bourne seem to be the show. Juju's fading, folks, and I probably have way too much Schuster and not enough Parker and Bourne. But that is such a sad team. I wouldn't squirrel them. Kamara's all day long. I am stockpiling Jamal Williams. He's been on IR, so I'm hoping week 7 or 8 or whenever he comes back and maybe get a flex value. And hell, Kamara could get hurt for all I know. Jones is gone. Miller might be a somebody to squirrel as well, because New Orleans loves their running backs. Foster Moreau, I guess Johnson was hurt, so Johnson's worth a stab late if he comes back. Olave, Thomas, Shaheed, three-way split. Olave, you got to play, and then I guess you gamble. If you need Thomas in a deep flex, Shaheed can be a boomer bust kind of guy each week. But if you can squirrel him away and Thomas, then I would. But I don't know how I could trust a lot of them this week. Giants, I don't know what to tell you. We need Barkley back. Breida's not doing it. And you're saying, how do you know? Well, look at Gray, 30 snaps. Where did that come from? So if I squirreled anybody, I go play $1 for Gray. So if I've got to invest, that's where I'm going. Waller, yep, play him. Wandale is out. I don't think Jones is playing the quarterbacks, so I guess, what are we, Height maybe? Slayton? I don't know what to do. There's too many ifs and ands and buts about that. Breece Hall, 30 snaps? Come on, folks. He should be getting 45, 50 snaps. Come on, let him go. Release him. Conklin, yeah, you gotta play him. He's got the attention of Wilson. Lazard, believe it or not, gets a little bit of attention, so he's not off the radar, but he's not anybody. I wouldn't trust him by Wilson, and I'm not really trusting him. I like Hall and Conklin because tight ends are so sucky. Swift, yeah, you got to play him. Goddard all day long. Smith, Brown, yep. I see Watkins, I guess he or Zacchaeus if there's an injury. Okay. Harris and Warren, let's just cut everybody's throat and split. So I'm underwhelmed there. Freiermuth, we need him back bad. I've got him on too many teams. Pickens, yep. The rest of them, I hoped Austin would get some juice. 37. I hate to see that decline. Seattle, I'm playing Walker, folks. I'm probably overplaying Fant for tight end in a deep situation. Lockett, Metcalf, I can't. I don't know what they're doing there. They should be 50 snaps each, and then, JSN, everybody squawks, but when's it going to happen? It's all CMC. If he gets hurt, folks, I hope you got Mason. I picked him up for $1. Could be Mitchell coming back. That's how you want to play that. If you don't have CMC, you play the what if in a deep bench. Mason, Mitchell. Yeah, one of those. I've squirreled Mason away when I could. Mitchell. Kittle, you got to play. Samuel and Ayuk, yeah. Forget the rest unless there's an injury. White, I picked up Vaughn for $1. I don't know why he got 21, but Sean Tucker, I don't know what. Otten, yeah, I'd play him in the deep, roll the dice, don't have anybody else. Godwin, Evans, I did pick up some Palmer cheap for $1. If Evans is back, I'm probably not playing Palmer. If Evans is out, then I am playing Palmer. Tennessee, Spears and him, I can't explain it. It's the play them both place. So in one league, I actually have them both. I'm probably playing them both. How about that? Chiggy, he's underused. That's all I got to say. Akina, Hopkins, he finally got his snaps. Finally. I guess Akina, if you got to play somebody, obviously Hopkins. Washington, Robinson, did he get hurt? Anyway, Gibson. So I'm not sure what that means. I'm playing Robinson if he's healthy. If he's out, then I'm playing Gibson in deep flexes. Logan Thomas all day long. Jahan, McLaurin, Samuel. It's 1, 2, 3. So they cut each other's values. So this is, maybe you use those matchups with the defensive players. I don't know how you play them. I did invest heavily. I have more Samuel than anybody. And I don't know how, it would be merely a deep flex play this week. Okay. That is me giving you a 25-minute tour. I did it too quick. I look at this data, set it down, look at it again, set it down. Probably Saturday night, I look at it again. Just scroll through and make notes just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I like to familiarize myself with, if there's an injury, who am I thinking about, kind of scenarios. If you got a tablet, write them down. Write down the 4th or 5th pick if there's an injury. Just to have some names. Just think about it. Are you good at spotting that situation? Okay, this is part 2. Ending up my snaps. Check out part 1. Last thing coming will probably be my Sunday, Monday defense against position. I will include the snaps by each matchup team and the Vegas information. So I'm hoping the synthesis of everything will help. And also maybe I'll throw in the efficiency data, the home away splits. You might write that down, who's biased in a home versus away situation. That might help you on some ties as well. So use that information. And then definitely check out DMC's weekly values there. That's another great way to steer you of tough situations. So I think we got what you need here at Science of Fantasy Football. Thanks for listening. This is Dr. Bush signing off. Good luck. This is Thursday at 6 o'clock. Woo woo. I'm getting to watch the Kansas City quote, whoop Denver. But I'm hoping Kelsey is going to get me a touchdown. I don't know. Okay, talk to you later. Come check us out. We're having fun here. Got a podcast. DMC and I are talking about the weekend. And I'll post that on Saturday. Check that out as well. Woo woo, we're having fun.